Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to my next instalment of Beyond the Pale and the Moscow, Idaho 4 case. So before I go into tonight's main content, I would just like to explain that I do plan on doing some face-to-screen videos, some live streaming. So I apologise I haven't done that so far, but I'm still getting used to editing and being on the other side of YouTube. So thank you very much for bearing with me. Tonight's content, I'm going to do a few videos, in fact probably quite a lot, where I'm raking up old ground, things that still puzzle me, and things that we may have forgotten about. So tonight I'm going to cover the 2 Venmos that were exchanged the afternoon before the murders and the night of the murders. So I would like to begin with the first Venmo payment that was sent on the Saturday afternoon at 3:45 p.m. That's the afternoon before the murders. This Venmo payment was captioned 3:30 a.m. and was exchanged between 2 Alpha Phi sorority sisters. Now, these 2 particular sisters are interesting to me. I shall call them MG and LK. MG was Kaylee's little at Alpha Phi. If you go to Instagram and look at Kaylee's page I think it's October 2021, you will see a big, post of love that Kaylee has become MG's grandma and everyone's all happy and lovey-dovey about the whole thing. So there's that link. Then we have LK, who is the sister of Jack K, and Jack K is the recipient of the next Venmo payment I would like to talk about. But I'll carry on with this one. So this Venmo payment is captioned 3:30 a.m. It might be completely innocent. It might have been from the night before. It might have been, here's when we're booking our Uber, but it just says 3:30 a.m. I just find that a really odd caption. Wouldn't you just go, thanks? Because they would know what you're sending money for. To me, my opinion only, this is some sort of message. Now, this backs up why I think it might be a message, because if you go to the PCA, it tells us that suspect vehicle number 1 first enters the King Road area at 3:29 a.m. Big alarm bell for me, but that's just me and my speculation. Then we have this car, this suspect vehicle, circling around until just after the DoorDash arrives. I am really, really wondering if that DoorDash was late. I wonder if that DoorDash was due at 3:30 a.m. or was something else due at 3:30 a.m. Was it due to arrive or was it due to happen? But we have a Venmo captioned 3:30. We have suspect vehicle coming into the area at 3:30. Okay, I'm going to give or take the minute there. And then this car just drives around and pulls up once the DoorDash vehicle departs the area. If you don't think that's a red flag, I completely get it. But that flag has been waving to me for quite some time. I think the DoorDash was late. I think suspect vehicle number 1 pulled up deliberately after the DoorDash driver left. Just my opinion. So then we have the next Venmo payment that rings alarm bells to me, and that was sent at 11:40 p.m. that night, and it was from Ethan Chapin to Jack K. Jack K is the brother of LK, who exchanged the Venmo captioned 3:30. Jack K also belonged to Sigma Chi, and he was the first person to contribute to Ethan's GoFundMe page in his memory, and he made the grand donation of $6, but he was the first to send one. Dunno, it just kind of makes me think. So those are very interesting to me, and I must just continue to say that the other weird thing about the 11:40 p.m. Venmo payment was that law enforcement at that time, when that Venmo was doing the rounds, they didn't know where Xana and Ethan were after 9 o'clock that night. So nobody knew where they were. If you look at the early presses, you've got them asking if anyone can come forward. They had hours missing from Xana and Ethan's timeline. And the whole time I'm thinking, well, hang on. There was at least a Venmo at 11:40. We don't know if they had the tip, if they ignored the tip, or if the tip was relevant. But I found it relevant, and that's just my opinion. The other thing I'd like to bring up is the fact that the two sorority sisters, LK and MG, did not comment or did not make any reference ever to the brutal stabbings of the victims at 1122 King Road. There was actually an Alpha Phi tribute, it's still there on Facebook, and nothing from those two. And considering MG was Kaylee's little, doesn't sit right with me. I would love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think of this. And if you've got any other bugbears, please comment below. Please like, please subscribe. And thank you so much for your time.